Welcome to Sky Broking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult a financial advisor. Major data of this week has economic related data and the major events like US FOMC meeting minutes and Europe ECB President Lagarde speaks on Thursday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like lockdowns have returned in Europe and suddenly everyone is analyzing the data to see which countries will be the next. Suddenly, the topic of conversation may be about to change. From the consequences of not dealing with inflation to the economic hit from winter lockdowns. The US 10-year Treasury note, a key indicator of real interest rates, has hit 3-week highs above 1.6% and the dollar index has reached a 16-month peak above 96. Ordinarily, that combination would have been fatal to gold, but the yellow metal has largely survived those threats this time. This week we have FOMC meeting and may get any clue about interest rates. Fundamentally, this is a mixed news for precious metals. And technically speaking, gold has a close below 48,700, which means some more drop ahead. Last week we mentioned that silver may expect a mild profit booking until close above 67,400 levels, and that had exactly happened. And in this week, silver may expect a negative range-bound trade in between 63,895 to 66,630 levels. So these are this week's major precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has the news like oil prices fell about 3% to below $80 a barrel on Friday as surging COVID-19 cases in Europe threatened to slow the economic recovery, while investors also weighed a potential release of crude reserves by major economies to cool prices. Fundamentally, this is a negative news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a profit booking rally with support of 5,547 range. Next is natural gas. It has a news like the European gas prices surged again on Wednesday after a delay in the approval process for a major new pipeline from Russia. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a high volatility trade. So these are this week's energy outlook. Coming to the base metals outlook, first will be copper. It has a news like SHFE base metals inventory is mostly lower. Copper is down by 8.2%. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for copper. And technically speaking, copper may expect a mixed trade in between 705 to 773 levels. Next is aluminum. It has a news like the rise of aluminum prices was mainly triggered by a fire accident of an aluminum smelter in Yunnan, which stopped production completely with an annual capacity of 3 lakhs MT. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a slight positive bias. Next is lead. It has a news like LME base metals all demonstrated backwardation amid falling overseas inventory, logistics issues and the rising demand as the buyers were willing to pay spot premiums, which were the first time seen in the period of 14 years. This is fundamentally a neutral news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a consolidation trade. Next is zinc. It has a news like SHFE zinc inventory dropped 5,619 MT on the week and totaled 1,28,700 MT across 7 major markets in China, and this is fundamentally a slight positive news for zinc. And technically speaking, zinc may expect a profit booking and it is possible to test 257.7 ranges. And finally, it's nickel. It has a news like China's NPI price down amid weak stainless steel market, nickel ore stable. This is fundamentally a negative news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a range-bound trade in between 1,494.6 to 1,567 levels. So these are this week's Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. For more market updates, join our Telegram channel and YouTube channel and visit www.skybroking.com. Thank you by Sky Broking.